Are you tired of feeling confused about what actually works to reverse type 2 diabetes? You've probably tried cutting carbs, you tried counting calories, you tried medications, and your numbers still haven't changed, or even worse, maybe they've gotten worse. In this video, we're gonna dive right into what actually works to reverse type 2 diabetes. If you don't know me, my name is James J. I've been a fitness trainer for the last 9 years. I do group fitness. I've talked to thousands of people. I'm also a Harvard certified nutrition and wellness specialist and an Army veteran, and I've seen a lot. I've talked to thousands of people over 9 years through coaching, through conversations, through training, and we're going to dissect this mystery of type 2 diabetes today. Stay tuned. Okay, so most people automatically think that diabetes is a sugar problem, but it's more about insulin resistance, right? Really specifically about insulin resistance. So your body is producing insulin, but your cells aren't responding, right? So it's producing the insulin, but your cells are like, no, I don't want any more. So what happens? Your pancreas continues to pump it out. And so your blood sugar stays high. So that is where A1C, which is what most doctors are looking at. They're looking at the sugar that's in your blood, right? They look at your A1C over 3 months and they come up with a number. But it's more to it than just that. Now, what happens over time is your blood vessels and your nerves and your kidneys, all that stuff starts to be affected with this high blood sugar, which is why diabetics are prone to neuropathy. They're prone to getting things amputated, legs, feet, fingers, your eyes, all that stuff gets affected when your blood sugar stays constantly high, okay? That's why we're gonna dissect this today. So what's the most powerful thing that you can do? It's not exercise, it's food, okay? I talk about this all the time. I see people over the 9 years of being a trainer, I see people trying to outwork their diet. It doesn't work. So what can you do food-wise to help with diabetes? Let's talk about it. Number one, focus on low glycemic whole foods. Okay, whole foods, pretty simple. If it's got one ingredient, maybe 2 or 3, that's probably a whole food, right? Most whole foods are just one ingredient. Potatoes, it's a whole food. Now you don't want to get French fries, that's different. Whole food, steak, chicken, eggs, those are whole foods. Healthy fat, avocado, olive oil, certain types of nuts. Now you gotta watch nuts because they can get super starchy, and they could also have a lot of carbohydrates. I love pistachio nuts. Like, it's probably my favorite one to eat. Is it the most healthy? No. Probably macadamia, almond. I also love Brazil nuts. Brazil nuts have a lot of healthy benefits for you, which can then lead to helping with your diabetes. You want to avoid the obvious, guys, okay? Blood sugar spikes. What's going to cause your blood sugar to spike? Processed carbs. Easy. Processed, not carbs. Don't start me down this path. I'm not talking about carbs. I'm talking about shitty carbs. Be very clear. You know what I'm talking about. Drinks, soda. Okay, this is the worst thing you can do. One of the worst. There's a lot. This is one of the worst. Why? Because it's liquid cocaine, essentially. It goes straight into your bloodstream, guys. There's no digestion of a Coke, of a soda. At least if you're chewing something, a chocolate chip cookie, which I happen to love, by the way. But if you're chewing something, there's some digestion that goes through that happens when you're eating and chewing. It still ultimately turns into blood once it hits your body and your digestion is done with it. But Coke, anything, it's not even just Coke. Let me be very clear. Orange juice, apple juice. Like, people think, oh, this is healthy. No, it's not. It's not healthy. So stop this nonsense when you think orange juice is healthy. Unless you took a real orange and you squeezed it, or you saw somebody squeeze it, all this other pasteurized processed crap in the stores, it's not healthy, guys. It's almost just as bad as drinking a Sprite. Like, let's just be real here. So it is one of the worst things that you can do is to drink your calories, drink sugar, drink carbs like that. It is one of the worst things that you can possibly do. And I know a lot of people are addicted to soda. I know they are. That's one of the things I'm not addicted to. So there's some other things that I was addicted to. Soda was definitely not one of them, but I know people are. That alone will change a lot for you. If you get rid of that, you're gonna see a lot of change with just doing that by itself. The other thing is like the hidden sugar. So we're talking ketchup. This is a big one. Because of course, you get into French fries, I mean, you gotta have the ketchup. Who eats French fries with no ketchup? And if you eat it with mayonnaise, that's a whole nother conversation. We need to talk. Anyway, I digress. But the hidden stuff, so the sauces, the ketchup, even on salads, right? Some of the salad dressings are loaded with carbohydrates and sugar. And you think it's healthy because it's a salad, because there's some green stuff in there. Just be very careful. I'm not saying go crazy, because the reality is most people are not going to get as crazy about this as I do or some other people. I'm pretty crazy about it. Even if I make a poor decision, sometimes when it comes to food, like I know I'm doing it. Like it's not me just randomly eating stuff. Like I am very conscious of what I do and what I put in my body. And I hope you get to that point where you're very conscious. I'm not telling you never to have sugar, ever. I'm not telling you never to have a soda. Actually, I probably am. It's just horrible. Apple juice, just stop it. Stop giving your kids this crap too. It drives me nuts. It's just crap. All right, again, don't give your kids apple juice, and neither should you. You shouldn't be drinking it either. Let's move on. Okay, so move your body, the right way. What does that mean? Okay, this is a big one for me because, again, I've been training for 9 years at this point, and I can tell you I've seen a lot of stuff. So this is a big one for me, especially in the classes that I've taught over the years. Cycle, I've taught circuit training, a lot of different classes, and most of the classes that I've taught are all high intensity type classes, okay? I tell my classes all the time, you don't need to be doing this all the time. It's actually probably detrimental that you're trying to do this every day. It's not good. You don't need to kill yourself in the gym. So lifting weights is huge, right? A lot of people just want to go do cardio. You'd be better off lifting. Like lift weights, lift heavy weights as much as you can lift. Get yourself 6 to 8 reps in there. Do a full body, or if you want to break it up. But I'd much rather you lift than to do cardio all the damn time. Like this cardio, it's just crazy to me that all the information we've got, people are still killing themselves with cardio and they think that's going to do something. No, I love cardio. I do. I love certain cardio. I teach cycle. I love to cycle. Love it. One of my favorite things to do. But I don't do it all the time. As a matter of fact, most of the time I don't do it when I'm not teaching. So you want to lift, and then walking is one of the absolute best things you can do. It is low intensity. You can do it for hours if you needed to, hypothetically speaking. You can't do HIIT training, high intensity interval training. It's where you're going hard, and then you break. Most of the doctors recommend HIIT training maybe twice a week, maybe. In short duration of it. So 2-3 times a week, if you're going to do HIIT training, make sure the duration is short. What is short? To me, short's 30 minutes. Some people will say 20. I'm athletic. I am very active. And so 30 minutes, I could do it. And again, intensity is huge here. You don't need to do this all the time. I'm going to say this again. You don't need to do it all the time. Low intensity walking is something you can do every single day. Now, when I do it, I put on a vest and I go walking. I'll go walk 3, 4, 5 miles. This depends on how much time I've got. That is one of my favorite things to do. And it will burn fat. That is what you want. You don't want to be going hard, dripping in sweat. Because honestly, it's raising your cortisol. When you're in a high intensity environment, whether you're doing CrossFit, I used to do CrossFit. I don't do it anymore. I'm not knocking it if you want to do it. But most people, they don't need that level of intensity to get results. You don't need it, all right? If you like to do it, go for it, but you don't need to do it every day. If you're doing HIIT training, I would say no more than 3 times a week, maybe even 2. But you want to keep that, you don't want to be doing it every day. There's no need to do it every day, and I see people doing it every day. For years, I've seen it. Every single day. You don't need to do that to your body, because all you're doing is raising your cortisol. It's stress, all right? Which leads me to the next point. Okay, so reducing stress. How do you reduce stress? Because this is affecting your diabetes. If you're already diabetic or you're pre-diabetic like I was. Stress, okay? This comes in different shapes, different forms, but I don't care what form it is, you need to figure out a way to reduce it. Okay. Now, stress is high intensity interval training. It's stress. Now, it's a good stress, but it's still stress. Your body doesn't recognize the difference. Oh, that's good stress versus bad stress. Your brain does, but your body doesn't. So when you're doing high intensity interval training, you are stressing your body out. It's a stressor. But again, it's a good stressor, but it's also a stressor, as I mentioned, that you don't need to do every single day. Again, don't do it every day. I can't emphasize this enough. Don't do this every day. Also, yoga. I love yoga. All right. I know people think it's boring. Find one that's not boring. I can tell you there's so many different types of yoga. There's some that are very, very fun. There's music, there's movement. It's not just sit there and close your eyes and think. It's not that. It's a lot that goes into yoga. I am a huge proponent of yoga. Love yoga. Try it. Get out of your comfort zone. I always tell people, get out of your comfort zone. Go do yoga. Go try it. I used to do Bikram yoga. If you don't know what that is, look it up wherever you're at. It's super, super hot yoga, right? The studio is, I can't even remember what it is. It's hot, right? You're sweating a lot. I'm a sweater. I sweat a lot. So Bikram yoga is awesome, but it's a challenge in the sense that like I'm slipping everywhere because I'm sweating so much, but it's like 90 minutes. You don't need that. All right. That's a lot. Try yoga. I don't care where you go. Just try some yoga or go online and get a yoga. But I just understand the power of group when you're around other people. You move different. You act different. You do. I've seen it. This is 9 years, almost 10, I'm almost a decade in to group fitness training. I see what happens when people are in a group versus being by themselves. There's a difference. There's a reason why. That is one of the reasons why I'm doing what I'm doing, because I want to build a community of mavericks. We're not going with the conventional wisdom, what your doctor told you. And again, I'm not crapping on doctors. I know doctors are needed. But if you really think about what they've been trained on, it's not this. I've never been to a doctor, guys, ever, that told me. It's kind of like the same generic advice they give you. Oh, well, you need to work out more, watch what you eat. It's kind of the same generic advice. Everybody says it, like the same thing. Oh, well, you need to watch what you eat and exercise. Like every time I hear it, I'm like, shut up. Like I exercise all the time. This is clearly not exercise, because I exercise all the time and have for the last 45 years of my life, right? So the exercise is not the key. It is clearly the food. So let's get back to stress. Yoga, meditation. Right now, I struggle with meditation. And let me say this, I struggle with the sense that I don't do it consistently. I'm trying to get better with this. I am a morning person. So if I don't get it done in the morning, my day just gets sideways after that a lot of times. So I don't necessarily do it, but it's probably good to do in the morning. And it's probably good to do in the middle of the day when you want to slap that coworker. You know what I'm talking about? Just like, you say one more thing to me. Go do something. Just go to your car and do some yoga. All right. It's true. Is it just me? Anyway, yoga, meditation, HIIT training. Don't go overboard with HIIT training. It's not good. It's detrimental. I know you think it's good because you're dripping and sweating, huffing and puffing. No, it's not good. So stop doing that. So as I wrap this video up, again, my passion around this topic is, if it's not coming through on this video, I don't know. You must not have a pulse, because I'm very passionate about it. And again, I've seen so many things over almost a decade of seeing thousands upon thousands of people in and out of the gym. All right. Almost a decade into this. I've seen a lot of people. I talk to a lot of people. So I hear what people think they should do. I get asked for advice all the time and have been for the last decade. Unlike one-to-one trainers, I'm one-to-many, right? So I get to deal with and talk to a whole lot more people. It is what it is. I talked to thousands of people over almost a decade of being in this game of training. So I tell you all that to say, I've seen a lot. I'm going to continue to bring value in any way I can to help people with this journey. There's so many people that are diabetic, that have been diabetic, that have come in and taken classes with me over the years, and we talk about what they can do. I'm not a doctor. I'm a diabetic enthusiast. Okay, not a doctor. I am a fitness trainer. Yes, I am a health and wellness specialist, but I'm not a doctor. And so doctors have they definitely have their place. I'm not the person that's just going to crap on doctors because you need your doctor. This is just another lane that I just don't think. Now you're seeing more and more non-traditional doctors pop up because this is what matters. All right. I'll see you guys in the next video. Go click it somewhere around here. I'll see you there.